YouTube. Give me 1 second, YouTube. We're good. We're solid on YouTube. Let me go live here now. What's up? What up? What up? Starting a little bit early. I know, guys, I wasn't supposed to make today. I wasn't. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I really thought I wasn't going to make it, but about 15 minutes ago, I made it. So why not get up in here? But I want to say first, one, we'll probably have two of the other legacy traders join us, Mark and Chris. And I'm actually going to go over yesterday's trades. I'm going to go over yesterday's trades, but I'm pretty much done trading for the week. And a lot of it is just based on how price looks too. But either way, I've had a pretty good week. I didn't plan on trading today, so I'm not going to rush anything. So let me just throw up the screen ASAP. Let's turn that video back on. Fire. All right, so I think we're solid. What's he trading? We usually trade NQ, DAX, and UK 100. But again, like, I'm pretty much done for the week. I'm going to hand over the mic once the other traders get in here. We'll all trade together, of course, see what we see. But as far as, the trading that I usually do in here with you guys, I'm going to wait for next week. But let's go over yesterday's trade. So you guys know we caught this fucking banger of a trade on DAX. This happened to hit right before we ended stream. Nice little 1 to 2. But then I also told you guys I was most likely going to enter UK 100. I did enter UK 100. Nice little another 1 to 2. Beautiful, beautiful day. Guys, UK 100 and DAX both produced yesterday. I can't complain. Honestly, I think we had a decent amount of trades this week for UK 100 and DAX. I believe it was 3 wins, 2 losses. But each win was obviously a 2RR. So we did very good. But obviously, when it comes to NASDAQ, I did end up break even for NASDAQ for the week, which does suck. But one thing I want to go over for NASDAQ is, you guys know yesterday, our bias was buys. And what happened? Okay, so our first entry, we did basically just kind of get wicked out, which was at this rejection point. Stop was at 10 points. It was a little bit higher. 10 points. TP was at 20 points. Okay, so our first initial position, as you can see, did get taken out barely, and then we did end up seeing price run to our full 1 to 2. So that sucked. It is what it is. You can't do much about it, okay? But second position, again, what did we take on the second position? Another buy position, because again, 1, the 5-minute was bullish. 2, we saw that the 1 minute also expanded higher after we got taken out. And there was another opportunity, being that we saw this new 1 minute bullish leg. We had this pullback. We had a very nice rejection at this equilibrium point. I mean, very nice rejection. And as you can see, price did end up pushing up a little bit. We did get barely taken out before price did come back up. It only came back up into our 101, but of course we would have moved to break even. But as you can see, price never invalidated that bullish bias. It never did. And that invalidation would have came from price totally coming down and breaking these lows. But what do? We just continue to kind of chop for a while, and we eventually made our way up into our original take profit areas. I can't be mad. Yes, we took 2 losses yesterday. Not big losses. Again, I don't trade big because of the fact that sometimes we have to shoot twice. But I can't complain. Again, we had the wins from UK 100 DAX. We had a great week there. Broke even just because of these 2 losses on NQ. But at the end of the day, what goes to show that the bias was correct. I really can't complain when it comes to us taking those losses, because that's just part of the... do you trade on your legacy account live? Yes, I do trade on it live, but I also trade on my broker as well, my live broker. So again, break even so far this week, but we're still up for the month. with N cube. So I can't complain. And again, going back to this, we were correct as far as bias, guys. You know, like in this case, losses are going to happen. What was the biggest thing that we took from this? Hold on, Mark. Let me let you in. My bad. Mark, you can let yourself in, right? There you are. I was like, bro's admin. He can request and accept himself. Um, yeah. But dude, I'm a G. Yeah. But yeah, guys, again, with bias being this correct, what's up, Chris? I can't complain about those 2 losses. Again, it just put us at break even. Break even's better than a loss. What's up, Chris? Dude, Chris always aura farms. But I'm going to break down that UK 100 trade one more time. And again, the reason I was confident entering here is because our overall direction was very bearish, even though that 1 minute or that 1 hour ended with a pretty nasty bottom wick. At the end of the day, we saw price end up retesting and seeing some nice pushback down. We had a pretty nice support level here where I was just confident selling at. Even if I would have waited for a full break of these lows, I would have still gotten my 1 to 2. Either way, I did play it at this high and still got that 1 to 2. I could have got a little bit more, but good day yesterday. Chris and Mark, I was telling them I'm pretty much done trading for the week. I'm just not seeing anything good. So I'm pretty much passing it off to you guys to like call us a banger trade because I'm done for the week. But I know all the boys want to trade. So one of y'all, what are you guys looking at? I'm digging it. Can y'all screen share? Do I have to end my live for you guys to go live? No, right? There, you guys take it over. All right, guys, let's see if they call us a banger. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Again, we have some other people talking right now. Let me add their
just because prefer to do gray or orange.
You should be able to hear them now.
Right here, so we have bearish delivery off of that fair value gap. We also have an order block.
We have and then in terms of right now, let me add their
just because prefer to do gray or orange.
You should be able to hear them now.
Right here, so we have bearish off of that order block. And then in terms of A, based off of those deliveries. So all that we have left is to see continued expansion through London and New York. In terms of targets, let me scroll up higher. I honestly think like it's possible that we trade all the way down here. to this is last week's low. It's very possible. So let's head down to the lower time frame. We have some other targets in here as well.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is that little bullish move from the start of London session could be like the Judas swing, and then we are gonna be catching the silver bullet now.
Yeah, I completely agree. So let's see if we create a fair value gap in here. I think we already have one on the 1 minute. And let me pull up my legacy in case we want
Bro,
to
Chris,
execute.
the last two days that I've been trading, like we caught both bangers, but every single one of the trades was coming from a 1 minute fair value gap, and it would like consolidate inside of the fair value gap, but stay inside of it.
They would respect it.
Yeah, 15, 20 candles, and then it rips up. So like we survive it, but it's just crazy the price action that has been going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you. I just messed up right here and I set up the wrong asset. Let me go in the 2 minute. I believe we have a fair value gap soon. In about 30 seconds. What do you think of this 2 minute marquee once it develops? Like a little cell right here.
To be honest, I feel like any of the FEGs to the left, like using those as an IFEG just whenever they flip, that would be good enough information.
I get you. Okay. Well, I'm gonna set this up. We could potentially have another entry if it doesn't hit. But yeah, let's do about 20 points right there. And then we'll aim for okay, I'm in, guys.
Honestly, it looks good, bro, on every time frame, 30-minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, we're about to get a new like 1 hour candle right now in 5 minutes.
I might move my stop a little bit.
All right.
Not really too much.
I'm
All right, we'll see how that goes.
MFQ, I'm dropping 15. Boom. All right, we just took out some
sells on NASDAQ.
Yes,
we are
sir.
retracing.
Again, guys, I am not trading today. If you guys are in the YouTube live, I'm letting Chris and Mark take over for London. Again, if you are just getting in here, had a great week. Caught 2 really nice trades last night. Had 2 losses on NQ that kind of ended me break even for the week on NQ. But again, for me, break even's better than a losing week, especially when our bias was correct. Especially when our bias was correct. We just happened to take those 2 losses here, which we really just got wicked out on both of them. But again, I can't be mad there with a break-even week. And then also we had a very nice profitable week for DAX and UK 100. So we're just going to let them take over, let them do their thing, and, you know, see what they can. Well, obviously, they're fucking GOAT traders. They're on a win streak right now when it comes to New York trading. So, you know.
Out with my girl, and then I was like, we got to go home right now. I need a stream.
Nah, I was just going to tell you.
We were like, I was like mid biting my burger, and I was like, I got to go. I just left.
The Gotham's calling me, bro.
Exactly.
Bro, it's on it like that. So you left your girl?
Yo, what's going on, Henry? I'm selling on NASDAQ.
He left her there, bro, with the burgers.
Hey, she got 2 burgers now.
That's funny.
Tuning in from the train. Sick. The charts are calling for shorts.
Where you going, bro, on the train?
What do you mean, Daily Dave?
What happened to the stream? It's still up.
How about gold, Mark? What are you thinking about gold right now?
Let me share my screen real quick while we wait for this to play out.
Good.
I'll do a little trade recap. Why not? Pop that up. Bang. All right, guys. Here's the execution. We're sitting at $300 profit for the day. On gold, we took 2 trades right now on gold. If you see this green shaded region right here, this is a bearish IFEG. So we started off today by closing below this gap. Why does this look kind of weird, bro? There you go. It's because I was using a different time frame. So right here, take a look at this. We're inside of a bearish fair value gap, and this was the target that I was aiming for end of week. So probably in tomorrow's range, I think CPI is going to rip up. But today, the trade that I took was we were right here when the new daily candle opened. We ran up into this gap, and when we filled it up completely, I was like, guys, this is the first time we're tapping into a higher time frame PD array. So we scaled down lower time frame right there and caught a little 1 minute IFEG. And I'm going to show you guys what I was talking about in terms of it consolidating for literally like, I don't know, like 25 minutes before running down. So during Asia session, here's a second trade, by the way. I caught both of these moves. This was the first trade. We closed below the IFEG right here, and I hopped in. And we consolidated like inside of this 1 minute gap in the direction. Then we eventually ripped down. But then it was the second trade that absolutely, because we took 2 trades on stream today. It was just absolutely making me crash out because look at this. And then it eventually ripped up and ran all the way to TV. Banger. So the overall narrative was bullish because I still think we're going to run up into this area. But during the stream, I was like, this is the first time we tapped into it, so we're probably going to get a pullback. We did indeed get a pullback. Closed the position once it hit the discount. And yeah, that was it. So right now in gold, we're still inside of this daily IFEG. I want to see us start pushing a little bit higher, and I'm going to aim for this level right here tomorrow. No stream tomorrow for me, just going to be trading on my own. Did you guys trade Asia session today?
Did you trade Asia session today, Mark? I'm joking.
Yeah.
I saw you hit a banger.
Those were the 2 trades I was just going over. What do you think about them, bro? Cooked?
You're the best.
Like 1,500. I need 1,500 more to pass this other account as well on Tradeovate.
Sick.
Bangers, bro. Bangers. All right, let's analyze this trade that we're inside of right now. So one of the things that I like doing, guys, Chris doesn't do this. I don't know why he doesn't do this, but I like using the forex.com charts.
That's crazy.
For some reason, bro, they actually are super clean. What do you mean that's crazy? These charts are literally the most clean charts out there. I use the XAU USD charts when I'm marking out my gold trades too.
That makes sense.
YouTube, again, they entered sells. I didn't enter anything. I would personally, like myself, I'd want to wait. Oh, this is UK 100. I do want to wait. I do think sells are very likely here. Again, like their bias as far as, you know, why they expect price to go lower is just this reaction off of the 30-minute fair value gap. And obviously, being that we are bearish, looking for an expansion lower. One thing I am noticing again is like we are in this 5-minute leg. We facilitated a pullback. One thing I do want to wait for is price to shift structure, breaking some type of structural low like this low here. If we do break that low, I will then wait for a pullback and then get in. But I'm probably not going to get in again, guys. Like I just kind of want to end my week break even here. Not really force anything just because it's not looking too glamorous for me either. Just because even from like a 1 hour perspective, we're so oversold. yes, we can continue lower, but at the same time, seeing like this hourly previous candle, we could end up seeing price have some type of bullish reaction. So I honestly just kind of could see myself waiting, but if we do get that confirmation, that is my bread and butter there. As far as seeing price expand lower here, having that pullback and then that continuation further, maybe I shoot on a secondary account, but at the same time, I may just end up holding back. But for DAX, I'm not really seeing anything I really, really, really like. Maybe like these cells here. Oops. Did we break these lows? I don't even think we broke these lows. If we didn't, then these cells, yeah, no. So even though these cells are definitely playing out, it's just not something I would take, to be 100% honest with you. I mean, I guess if we like consider this a break of that low, pullback continuation, pullback, then maybe. But ultimately, like, I think we had price play out and did what I expected it to do, and just not really expecting. Obviously I can expect price to obviously move in either direction, but ultimately, again, like, we had a very good week for DAX and UK 100, and Q is break even. Like, I'm not going to rush anything, especially when nothing's really blowing me away. It's just not worth it at that point. I'd rather wait for a new fresh week and then kind of just play off that. So
later, guys, I'm taking over the stream. Chris is deafened now. I took away your privileges, Chris. I just gave them back to you. All right, so we didn't flip the gap yet. This doesn't mean that it's going to run up against us. Stop loss is still in the same spot above this high. So as long as we do pull back and stay inside of this gap, we're still good. There it is. We're still good. It's that early hour volatility. Remember, we got a new 1 hour candle.
Yeah.
1 hour closed above the gap, though. We gotta hope the 30-minute holds. Because like 30-minute time frame, we close inside 1 hour. Technically, you're supposed to go by the highest, most significant time frame. But since we're already in the trade, there's no point in like, getting afraid because it closed above. We still have this 30-minute gap holding price down.
Yes, sir.
As long as we don't rip up above this high.
The best losers win.
Yes, sir. Okay. Not just win, but catch the biggest bangers.
Of course. You know what, Mark? We like your setup.
Oh, yeah?
I like your setup, yeah.
Appreciate it. I was thinking also the monthly has a little draw here because we barely missed it this month. There's a little gap right here. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that we barely missed it this month, we're probably going to keep gravitating down until we hit it. Oh, that did take me out there.
All right.
Swept out the high. 1 hour is being respected. I wouldn't honestly retrade that.
Yeah, we'll just have to catch it in a New York AM session.
Oh yeah, you came in here to advertise. That's true though. It's probably
that's
best.
really how it is though. We're gonna have we have CPI in the morning.
Setbacks, guys. We do have CPI, so that's the only. Have you got any giveaways yet? No, bro. Made some banger NAS trades on Asia. Yeah, that's what I thought was crazy. But yeah, we respected this 1 hour, so it's a little unfortunate at 12 o'clock. I didn't even see that, to be honest, but we closed slightly above the 1 hour gap and ended up pulling up higher here. The 1 hour IFEG. So, I mean, it's a lesson again. 30-minute time frame is less significant than the 1 hour. So always go by the highest time frame with the gap. Loki, let's have a redemption, guys. We're only 6 minutes into the new hour. Chris.
Yes, sir.
So Judas swing did not Judas swing, Judas swing was in the right direction.
Yeah.
So we got to see what we do here. There's still potential.
Well, we could be coming back for like the Asia range, and then in that case, like New York session would probably like trade lower, which is fine.
Dude, because that's Loki sauce.
It's not a bad idea to go long this session.
Yeah, I like it when there's honestly like no gaps in between.
Yeah,
It's just gonna gravitate exactly towards the next one.
Called a low resistance run.
Yeah, like here's the 1 hour, like there's nothing in between it, so it would just go straight to this level. We gotta redeem this trade. Just go in with like, I was in with 15, I'm gonna go in with 5, and we're gonna try to make this up once we get a little bit of a retracement back into a zone. And this is gonna be the last trade of the day because we don't want to trade too late into the first of all, too late into the night. I got plans tomorrow. Second of all, it's CPI tomorrow, so if we get too close to New York session, we might start consolidating.
What kind of plans, Mark?
I'm going to get my suit for the wedding tomorrow.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, gonna go see, get myself tailored and figure out exactly what kind of suit I want. When are the instant legacy accounts coming? They are already out, bro. Appreciate it. Instant accounts are out. You just gotta DM one of us. Whoever's your favorite out of the three of us.
Yeah, whoever's your favorite.
Yeah.
Who took a loss today? I'm just kidding. Nah, it's a fire trade. I think sales are end up gonna play out. It's just could have been that London volume.
Yeah, low key.
Could have been a liquidation.
We got a beautiful like start to the 12 o'clock open, but like we got a massive pull back down and then it just flipped on us. You know what I mean? But that only makes me even more confident in the bullish narrative, to be honest. All right, boom, 3 minute gap right there. I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna hop in longs here. Stop's gonna go underneath this most recent swing low. Sell stop. Boom. I'm going long for Asia highs because low-key, guys, the 1 hour was sauce. I feel like
1
it's
hour inversion.
the move. We got the immediate rebalance right here. And then it just like manipulated in the opposite direction. You know what I mean? Like as soon as that 12 o'clock hour opened, it instantly manipulated towards sell side to create this immediate rebalance. Fill the entire IFG. Now we're pulling back down a little bit, so I'm just trying to catch the continuation, and stop is secured. TP for this trade is going to be, let me mark this out for you guys. Boom. Boom. And we're going for Asia session. Just going to be right here, this 30-minute and the 1 hour gap. 24758. Something like this.
Go. Bro, my mic doesn't mute.
It will just automatically switch to the next thing that's available. So you gotta actually mute it on Discord. Here's the 1 minute gap right now that it's respecting. Like Chris said, that we might actually pull back during CPI, but for now, I think the manipulation was absolutely beautiful, and we're probably gonna rip a lot higher from here.
I agree.
So now we gotta ask each other very serious questions. So Chris, look me in the eyes. Tell me how much hours you slept last night.
Like 4.
Damn, Chris.
What about you, Nick?
Dude, probably the same. As bad as you.
Low-key same.
My sleep is all fucked up.
But guys, here's how I clutched it up. Even though I went to bed at like 2 a.m. and I got up at 7. But I went to the beach after. And I slept at the beach, and that was probably the best nap of my life.
That sounds mad relaxing.
Yeah. Do you usually get time to sleep, Chris? Honestly, because like you gotta wake up every day for your streams at 7 a.m.
Some days I get alright sleep. It's just
Do you try to go to bed earlier?
no, it just it doesn't work. I just can't go to bed early.
Fall asleep or what?
I just take forever to fall asleep, bro.
I'm the same way. I was just born to be up at night.
And then like Nick be blowing up my phone at night, so
all the time. I'll be FaceTiming him and shit at like 3 a.m.
Lucky.
What are you guys doing on those? Look at this pullback. I'm actually frustrated by that. We were respecting this 1 minute gap nicely, and then we get one fat Drake candle. Guys, in our group chat, Chris called it a Nick candle. That's crazy. This explains
Nick candle.
That is a Nick candle.
We're just tapping back into the first IFVG that we formed towards buy side. No more sell side after this. I might even average out the position here. What do you think about that, Chris? Am I crazy for that?
Averaging in?
Yeah, because low-key rips up from here. Only if it starts going back up from this 1 minute IFVG, I'll layer in another position.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Boys, I might hop off and go to sleep. Ugh. I'm at the YouTube live, guys. If you guys want to go hop into the Discord,
there you go,
where we are live trading as well. Mark and Chris will be there for a while. That's the link. I'm gonna you guys go hop up in there. So
we're gonna be here until 7 a.m.
Crazy.